made to here. The sleeved Nana. You probably hear the rain. You're probably going to hear some traffic. Like right now. Excuse me. I decided to come outside because my landline has absolutely rang off the hook today. Every time I sit down and try to do this, someone has came to the door, and two of my daughters dropped by, which is fine. But you know, we're gonna just have to deal with the sound of the rain, the traffic. The ceiling fan over my head is making an odd noise. I'm not as close to the road as it sounds like. Let me show you guys. Did you catch that glimpse of that vehicle? It's like there's my porch, my yard, our building, the creek, and then over there on the other side of those trees. I think it just sounds louder than it is because we are between two gigantic mountains, and it just kind of like echoes or something. I don't know. Okay, moving along. Yesterday was my 7-week mark. Did not update yesterday due to Aunt Flo coming in with a vengeance on the sneak attack. It was just, I didn't even feel it coming on. Usually I do. Sorry if there's any guys watching and that's TMI for you. Just go ahead and move it forward a little. As I mentioned in one of my previous videos, the month of June, I was pretty much having extremely heavy flow the entire month. It was still going on. When I went in to have my surgery, the nurses expressed their concern that it was bad enough that they told me to go see my regular doctor, or my OB-GYN. That was June. July, nothing, no sign of her. And now it's August, and here we are again. So, yeah, I did not go see my doctor like they told me to. And I don't have a valid reason as to why I didn't. I just didn't go. So, that's why I did not film yesterday. I did weigh in, though, but I just wasn't feeling up to filming. Not even with my phone, from the couch, just nothing. I felt so zapped. I'm also anemic already, and so when you got something like that happening and you're already anemic, it just zaps you. I mean, so a lot of you ladies probably know where I'm coming from. Cramps have been unreal. I've had a headache. Just bloated. My back hurts. I'm just, and y'all, taking Tylenol for that, because we are so limited as to what we can take after weight loss surgery, and Tylenol for this is like taking a Tums for a headache. Like, it's pointless. So just deal and go. Okay, so like I said, yesterday was 7 weeks. I had surgery on June the 23rd, 2020 at I'm going to hold my notebook up in front of me because without it I am no good. June 23rd, 2020 at CMAC Weight Loss Center with Dr. Rossi. I'm 5'4", 44 years old. My high weight was 259.6. My surgery weight is 247.6. My goal weight as of now is 140. And I say as of now because that may or may not change the closer I get to that number. I weighed in yesterday at 214.4, which surprisingly, with the situation that's going on down there, that puts me down 1.6 pounds from last week. Not a lot, but still a loss. I really wasn't expecting to have one at all, to be quite honest, because of Aunt Flo, and I have a confession. Let me finish my numbers first. So that means I'm down 45.2 pounds since my high weight and 33.2 pounds since my surgery. Now, my confessional. I don't know if y'all have ever had them or not, but before surgery, I absolutely loved the honey wheat pretzels from Bass Pro Shops. You picked them up in the store. I think they're called Uncle Buck's. Apparently, after surgery, I still love them and tolerate them quite well. I looked at the stats on them, the numbers before I made my way to the checkout line. My husband went there to get a new tree stand for deer hunting season that is approaching, because we do that. We don't get in the tree stand though. My feet is planted on the solid ground, honey, on the rock I stand. Okay. I'm not getting up there. You can get up there all day. Your girl ain't doing it. But anyway, we hunt. He gets in a tree stand. Okay. So anyway, the numbers weren't bad for someone that's not counting carbs, which I'm not. My focus right now is fluids, protein, and staying low on sugar, under 10 grams per serving. These pretzels fit, okay? So, I bought them. And I told myself, I told my husband, I said, I will share these with Carly, our daughter, because I don't need to be eating this whole container of pretzels. That was 2 weeks ago. And I'll try to remember to, hold on guys. I'll try to remember to insert a picture. I'll do it at the end, because I'm not perfected this whole editing thing, and I've messed up some of my videos. It's like watching an old kung fu movie where their lips don't line up with the words. That's what some of my videos look like, and I apologize for that. It was totally my fault. I know it was in the editing that I clearly did not correctly do, so I'll try to post a picture at the end of what is exactly left of this huge container of pretzels. I've heard people mention slider foods, and say that chips are slider foods and this and that. I still don't know that pretzels would be considered a slider food, especially the braided ones that are honey wheat. I don't know. I have only been eating like one meal a day so that I could work on my fluids, because I had that little, scare there with dehydration. I was having like all the symptoms of it. Did not want to go to the hospital to get an IV. So, I decided on having just one small meal a day and really concentrating on my fluids. So my energy, improved day to day, and I thought, okay, that's what that was. So y'all know the whole 30-minute rule with the fluids and the food. But y'all, let me tell you something about these pretzels. They go down just fine. Now I can, I can feel them. Like I do have to wait, before I drink something, but not 30 minutes. Like 15 minutes or so, I'm good. Whereas with the meal, if I try that, it's different. So that's my confession. I have, every time I walk by that freaking pretzel container, I grab one or two of them. So that's another reason why I'm shocked that I actually lost anything at all. Makes me wonder how much I would have lost had I just left the pretzels at Cabela's. Yeah, I know that I said Bass Pro Shop. I'm not confused because they are actually one now. Cabela's is the store and they have the Bass Pro stuff there. So, because most of the time I am confused, but not this time. But if you are a lover of pretzels like I am, and you think you can control yourself, and you have a Bass Pro Shop or a Cabela's near you, go get you some. Share them with somebody and just keep you, like, a portion out or whatever. Y'all, they're so good. You can dip them in cream cheese, peanut butter, whatever. Y'all, let me stop. I'm gonna go in there and grab me a handful of pretzels. So, okay, moving on. Let's get off the pretzel subject, okay? I have been getting my 10,000 steps a day in. Somehow managed to get them in yesterday, in spite of how uncomfortable Aunt Flo was making me. It just took me a lot longer. I would get up and just walk around inside the house. The way my house is laid out, like I can go like around and back and around and back. But I would get up, even if it was just like being able to walk for like 10 minutes or so before I would have to get back on the heating pad. I really wasn't expecting to get the 10,000 steps in, but I thought, well, let me just do what I can, because they say that actually helps the cramps too, which it did not. But it wasn't a normal day either, so. So I have been managing to get my steps in, like I said, inside. It's actually pretty cool here today, but it is raining. It has been very hot, so I'm still trying to be cautious of being out in the heat and sweating, since I did, have, issues with dehydration. So I'm just trying to be careful with that still. Also, 7 weeks means that on my plan, I'm cleared for all the foods. Officially cleared for all the foods. Was I supposed to be having them pretzels? Probably not. But I want to tell you how I justified that in my mind too. Because you bet I did. Hold on. There's a cold truck. So on my food list, or like plan list, it doesn't name like a lot of specific foods, but I think I mentioned in my last video that I did notice that it said something about like whole grain crackers could be added, and I just thought, well, these are honey wheat. It's a grain, and it's not the same thing, I know, but y'all, I'm just telling you the conversation I had in my head, which led me to justifying my purchase of that huge container of pretzels. And I told myself that I was going to share them with my daughter, but probably didn't get any. She probably still won't, but anyway. And I say officially also because I had been craving a salad, of all things. I unofficially had a salad before yesterday. Now, I'm not telling you to, do that. I'm just telling you and keeping it real and being honest and telling you that I did that. Tuesday made my 7-week surgery anniversary. Is that? I think that's what they say. I had the salad on Sunday, so it was just a few days. I didn't have any issues with it. I didn't have iceberg lettuce though. I did have leafy green salad, ranch dressing on the side. Some of the roasted tomatoes that I talked about in my last video, I think it was, and like a sprinkle, like very little cheese, which we can have cheese, at this point anyway. So yeah, I did that, and I didn't have any issues at all. And so yeah, I broke that rule, guys. What else? Oh, even though I've been getting my fluids in, I'm actually wondering if I need more, because I have been seriously struggling with dry mouth. It could be one of the vitamins that I'm taking. I'm not sure, but I've been taking the vitamins for several weeks, and I don't know, the dry mouth is just, it's like it's gotten worse. So I probably should call my nutritionist tomorrow and tell her that, and tell her that I have been just having like one small meal a day and focusing on fluids, and see what she says. And I'll check back in with you guys on that update next week. But in the meantime, I have just been listening to my body. And I really felt like my body was telling me that it needed more hydration, so that's what I gave it. But now I'm at the point to where I feel like Stella, which is what I named my sleeve, is telling me that we need some more food. I've not felt what I think is like true hunger, but I just kind of feel like I need more calories. It's hard to explain, because I don't feel hungry. I just feel like I need something to eat. Like I might feel a little lightheaded or something, The other day I got a little shaky. Nothing major, but just enough to say, okay, it might be time to sit down and have a little something, So I did, and then I was fine. So that kind of verified that my body needed some food. I know a lot of people talk about anxiety and depression after weight loss surgery. Again, mentioned in a previous video, I did not think that was going to be an issue for me. Since I finally broke down and went and talked to my doctor after years of failing miserably at coping with it on my own in unconstructive ways. Which, I just was drinking, alcohol in excess, which didn't accomplish anything but landed me 50 pounds heavier on the scale. So, and a massive headache the next day. So I finally broke down and talked to my doctor. So it took me so long, because she had put me on some medication for it years ago, and I didn't like how it made me feel, so I just assumed that all those types of medications was going to make me feel that way. So I avoided them. It was like it made me feel like, I don't know, something on The Walking Dead. I just didn't like them. So we found a medication that works for me, and found my sweet spot, so to speak, with the dosage. And so I really didn't think it was going to be an issue. I had a little moment there where I felt like I had previously when when a bout of depression was coming on, and I recognized it, but it was very short-lived. It passed quickly. But this is different. This is like I've been feeling just different for about a week now. So I don't know. Maybe it's ant flow making me feel that way, but I just know that typically I'm not an emotional person. My feelings are not easily hurt. I don't wear my heart on my sleeve. But the last week, that's not been the case at all. So maybe it's the ant flow thing. I don't know. I guess time will tell. Give it a few more days and we'll see. I have been feeling quite antsy. Like I just need to do something constructive, like some kind of outlet, something creative. Y'all ever get like that? I mean, this is not my first time feeling like this, but, and I mean, and you would think that because I have a business that I run with and own and operate, I do everything, products that I create and hand make. It's skincare, natural skincare products and bath products that I make with natural ingredients and essential oils and things like that. And then I also work with a direct sales company. I was homeschooling my son, even though it's summertime now, but I was homeschooling my son before COVID. I cook every day. I clean my house every day. So, I mean, you would think that, you know, I wouldn't feel truck. Considering all that, like, how would I feel like I need to be doing something else? The answer is, I don't know. But it's like I feel the need to do something crafty. Like I said, I used to draw when I was younger. I don't even know if I'm good at that anymore. I don't know. Is it like riding a bike? Is it something you forget? I'm not sure. I thought about getting a Cricut machine and seeing what I could do with that. I'm so ready to decorate for fall. It's not quite time for that yet, but I'm ready to do it. So, I don't know. I'm just feeling the need to do something creative, I guess. If y'all get like that, drop a comment and let me know what you do that helps you. If you have that feeling pop up in you sometimes. And it could be that I'm, really anxious for vacation. Maybe that's what it is. We take our vacation later in the summer, like the end of summer. We are lake people. We enjoy fishing. We go to, I'm losing my train of thought. We go to Lake Murray in South Carolina. It's in the Columbia, Lexington area. It's a huge lake. It's clean. The people there are so friendly. If you love the lake and you've never been there, I highly recommend you do that. We love it. We'd move there tomorrow if everything lined up for us to do so. So that means that the goal that I had set for myself prior to, if you caught that video, won't say it's the first goal because my goal weight was my first goal, but the first mini goal towards my bigger goal. Because I think it's a good idea to have your overall goal, like the big picture, in mind, but have smaller goals to reach along the way. And I feel like that helps you stay motivated too, because it feels good to reach a goal, right? So my first goal on this journey was, or is, to hit Wonderland by vacation. We moved vacation up a week earlier so that our 20-year-old daughter can go. Whole trip. Which means instead of 5 weeks and 3 days, I now have 4 weeks and 3 days to hit that goal. So I need to lose, let's see, what did I say I weighed to? I need to lose about 15 pounds to hit Wonderland before vacation. In 4 weeks and 3 days. I mean, it's going to have to naturally happen because, like I said, I'm only eating 1 small meal a day right now. So I can't cut food out, any more food out. And if I add activity, then, I can't really add the calories to compensate for that burned energy. So I don't know what to do. Is it just hope? I don't know, guys. Just keep getting my 10,000 steps in, keep getting my water in, and hitting my protein goals. And my body may be ready to hit that place to where it's like going to stall and want more food. That happens, and if that happens and I stall, then I just stall. Because more importantly than that goal, because I'm going to hit Wonderland eventually anyway. If I don't do it in 4 weeks, it's not going to be the end of the world. It will feel awesome to do that, because like I said, it boosts your confidence, But if I do anything more drastic in order to hit that, and I hit it, but then I feel like crap, like I kind of done it, in vain, I guess. Like it was pointless to do it. Because the main thing that I need to keep in mind is, like I said, listening to my body, giving my body the fuel that it needs, and your body will let you know. So yeah, let's just keep doing what I'm doing, trust the process, and we'll know in 4 weeks. And I will definitely be updating on that either way. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this video because this went longer than what I intended already. If you have a YouTube channel that you would like me to check out, please drop it in the comments, and I will be glad to do that. I'll subscribe. I'll follow your journey. And I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe as well. And give this video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. I can see like how many times my channel, my videos have been viewed, but I don't know who's viewed them or this and that. So if you like I said, if you have a channel, in order for me to be able to, check your stuff out, I need you to tell me in the comments. But I guess y'all know how the YouTube thing works. I'm new to it, so y'all can probably teach me some stuff, actually. Definitely editing is something that I need to sit down and learn, because I have, no skills with that. I'm not even gonna lie. There was a program that I was using, and it didn't turn out to be as great as someone told me that it was. So what the heck have I done? So yeah, I'll work on that though. But until then, we're just gonna try to go straight through and not do the whole kung fu movie type thing. So, but anyway, thank you for watching. Like I said, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I will check in with you guys soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.